I found it to be extremely fun, much more fun than I ever thought it would be.
So they took maybe $20 and an old watch? Mr. Madsen, did you even take a swing?
No.
Could have taken her, Dad.
It was so cool to see you in this role. Was it a boyhood dream coming true to play a lead in an action film?
You know, it was not. It only occurred to me about 5 years ago that I could play an action lead because of the kind of character I play on Better Call Saul, earnest and striving and failing and never quitting. And I thought, well, that's kind of the components of an action lead character. But of course, I had to train for 2 years. But outside of that, I thought, you know, I was kind of gravitating, sort of slowly moving in that direction. I like action movies. My favorites are Police Story and the Bourne films. Police Story is a Jackie Chan film. I don't know if you know it, but I also like Hard Boiled and that's, you know, I mean, and I love the Dirty Harry films from when I was a kid.
What is happening?
Don't call 911.
We put him with a guy in our team named Daniel Bernhardt to train with him before we even knew if we were going to be able to like get the money together to make the thing. And he trained and trained and trained and found a lane that, like, you know, I mean, honestly transformed his body, to be honest. Like, you know, he's a runner and so he had stamina, but then he like literally like grew muscles and like, you know, grew sort of like balance and confidence in the action space. And that was really fun to see.
In my mind, I said, the further we can get away from Saul, the further visually and performance-wise, the better it's going to be, and the more impressive it is for the audience. So, you know, choice of the beard, the choice of Bob, you know, losing quite a bit of weight, of going to the gym like crazy, working with his trainer like crazy, you know, doing 15 pull-ups in a single go. It allows for a more complete transformation.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Can you remember the first fight sequence you filmed with Bob?
Oh yeah, it was the bus fight. It was the bus fight, and I wasn't nervous because I know what we knew we were doing. I know the stunt team is fantastic, and they prep like crazy, and we prep like crazy. And Bob's been prepping for 1.5 years. But Bob comes in there, and we do the intro scene, and Bob is all good. He's doing the acting, and then we get to the fight, and now he's got to get punched, and here we go. And I remember thinking, I bet Bob is really nervous right now. I look at Bob, he's kind of like, we got this. And I remember it's fun because we all knew it was going to be great.
I'd been training for 2 years for this, doing all the moves and, you know, getting my body in shape and getting better at, you know, just things that you don't do in real life, stretching your body in certain ways. But I needed to try it in front of a camera. So I made a short film. So the first fighting I did was in the short film that nobody's ever seen, that one day you'll see. It's called Wish Me Luck. And I went to Berlin, and my friend John Aiden directed a film, and I had all kinds of different fighting in there. You know, in the movie Nobody, it's very bloody, it's very violent, it's really blunt force. But in that movie, I did more of a Jackie Chan type clever moves, and I found it to be extremely fun, much more fun than I ever thought it would be.
Who the fuck are you?
Me? I'm nobody.